Hello and welcome everyone. This is the mistakes from the gold players. So basically, when I'm watching this, I already watched many gold players how they are playing, right? So first of all, I can see a very weird pick by the red player picking French on a map called Enlightened Horizon. So before, the bronze and the silver gamers had no clear clue what they are doing, but looks like we have a very sleepy gamer and he accidentally built a mining camp on the tree line. So in gold we can still have this kind of mistakes that we think, okay, that's a mining camp, that's a lumber camp, and etc. And you can see this is two pure gold gamer that I randomly picked, and you can see they still make mistakes on gold of not. So they want to make something really fast, right? So I pressed the hotkey, okay, I'm gonna build a lumber camp, but he accidentally pressed Q and after that went R. So learning the hotkeys, even in gold, it's really still a hard thing to do. Well, if you are watching another gold player, so look at the difference between these two gold player. He is a gold player, but he already has a solid idea. I can assume because he was watching guides or watching some live streamers playing, but he clearly has an idea or what he should do. And if I'm correct, by recording this video, this person already got out of gold. But he was really hard stuck gold, but he just got out of gold playing mostly OTD and the Ottomans, yeah. So this person kind of have an idea what he has to do, a basic idea. He's capturing the merchant camps with OOTD spearmen. I don't think he's gonna go for the wolf dam, but this is a huge jump now from bronze to silver to gold, where gold players have a little bit of an idea of how to use the map, right? How to play around the map, the C picks, etc. Of course, I would not pick OOTD on this map because any other civilization with their cheaper spearmen is much better to play on this map. Let's say an Ottoman or a Mongol or an HR spearman, much better. But he picked OOTD, and the opponent is doing the casual French gaming. Now the resource distribution is kind of interesting. The scouting of the blue player was way much better. Look at the sheep. Oh yeah, his sheep just got bonked. Look at that. So looks like blue player has a little bit of better scouting. He understood the map a little bit much better compared to the red player, and he's watching his own spearman as well to make sure catching the merchant camp. Both players are gold, but the crazy thing that this gold player understand. So this is the reason why he will get out of gold, right? He was gold last season. This guy was gold as well. I just checked his account. Now he is platinum. Because I tried to pick gold players that's really close to platinum as well to show you what these people do to not be gold stuck. So you can see way too many villagers on the age up. Red player has literally one villager on food, which means he will soon not make villagers from the TC. Also, he didn't even assign his TC like what he should do. He's manually assigning the villagers, which is again a huge mistake. While blue assigned his TC to make villagers, and I can tell you that red forgot to queue up some villager. There is no way OOTD has more villager compared to French, right? So gold still has this issue of they are not putting their villagers to the correct resources, and maybe they forgot to make villagers. Now, what do I do to not forget to queue up villagers? I'm gonna go back to the main thingy, switch to regular UI. So as you can see on the left side of the screen, it shows how many villagers are in a queue. When I see the number is 2 or there is no number, I immediately go to my TC, and queue up like 2 or 3 villagers, or even queue up 5, doesn't matter, just make sure you always have villagers in queue, right? So now it's number 2. I see that it's number 2. I'm just gonna click there. I'm gonna check the progress of that villager. If I see it's almost done, I just queue up a few extra villagers. So that's a really good way to always make sure you have villagers in queue. So the 2 gold player. Oh my god, this guy is still gathering sheep. Look at that. Oh, he didn't brought back the sheep. Okay, so that happened. He's still scouting the map. So we can see a huge difference between the two. Both player gold, but we can see he kind of knows the map of where to go. He's scouting all the areas that he didn't scout it yet, as you can see. While red player just decided to be a little bit more passive and play French a little bit passively, which is not the correct way to play it, because you want to be aggressive, you want to make knights, you want to make archers. So if you ask why OOTD win rate is much higher compared to any other civilization, because people doesn't realize how strong their unit is. It's 1 spearman, but it's actually 2, right? Because look at the damage. This spearman does 52 damage to a knight with 180 HP. Now, if we just check a horseman, we can already tell that spearman will 3-shot this horseman, right? So you need 3 of the spearmen to hit it once. Well, if it's like a regular spearman, you need like 6 of them to 1-shot a horseman, right? 5, 6 of them. So that's a huge difference as well. Their menatons are very tough. Lot of HP, high damage, very fast attack speed. So many times people just aim move into OTD Menaton without a single micro, and they think like, oh yeah, that's good. That's the best way to do it. So our OTD player follows some sort of build. Not sure what is the idea yet, because he did good with like capturing the merchant camps. Now French went on the deers, and he is trying to do some raiding on the OTD base. French is still behind the villagers because he still forgot to make villagers. This is again a huge mistake. Even in Gold League, like this amount of villager, like being behind the villagers while you are making villagers every 17 seconds. That's another huge red flag, and shows that why many gold players just stuck inside gold, because you can't idle out your TC, not even for 2 seconds. If you want to climb the rank ladder, you always need to queue up those villagers, watch out what the enemy is making. Right, he has spearmen, so let's make some archers. And also, many gold players doesn't even use their scout. They think after delivering all the sheep back to the base, after the scout is just, you know, it's there and that's it. If you don't scout your opponent, you never know what's happening. Okay, so this is a basic burger rush from OOTD. One of the classic builds, if you guys remember. The good old OOTD burger rush build. Micro? Okay. Okay, he didn't lost a single villager. He should have pushed the villager back. Because if there's a scout, the scout just can attack that villager, and 5 hit is very easy. With the attack speed of 2. Extra houses from the OOTD. And 3 archer range. That's interesting. I don't know why is he building so many archer range. Like, this is a huge mistake of building this many archer range. Like, okay, 2 archer range, let's say fine, but even 1 archer range is fine as well. Just get the military academy, and you're already gonna make those units are really fast with the military academy. As OOTD, I would rather invest that wood into farms. And he just queued up every upgrade inside the mine work palace, which is still fine. He made spearman. And again, like, the biggest problem mistake you can do with OOTD is to queue up the upgrades inside burger. So what he did, he made a unit from the barrack and queued up the upgrade here. What you can do, it's not a huge mistake to have a barrack, but you want to queue up the upgrades here, and you just want to make the units here. Because you don't make that upgrade that much faster. 22 seconds compared to the 30 seconds. So now this is interesting. Now he's doing correctly. Now he queued up the upgrade inside the barrack and queued up the unit inside the burger. You always want to do that, because earlier he queued up the spearman upgrade from the burger and queued up the spearman from the barrack. So that's what you really need to watch out. Like, this applies to every civilization. If you're building like this, if it's a council hall, I must say it's fine. You can queue up the upgrade inside the council hall, because you get the longbow upgrade insanely fast, right? So, but the burger is not as fast. Or it's a HRE burger. If it's HRE burger, then you can queue up the upgrades inside the HRE burger, but because that's insanely fast, right? Like, how much is it? 500% faster. So you're gonna get the HRE burger upgrade out really fast. But here, the OOTD burger, just keep making units. Make the upgrade inside the barrack. Alright, Royal Institute from the French player. That's kind of interesting. Not that much of a military presence. See how, like, French is not that hard to play if you play it correctly, because French is a basic, it's full basic. It is a basic civilization. But people still make look like French is hard to play, right? Like, he's still behind villagers, he's still not queuing villagers. He just built an archer range, while the OOTD player is collecting relics now, right? So you can tell the difference between the two gold player. This gold player have watched some guides maybe, and now understand on a little better skill. Oh, I'm so curious about the platinum players. To make a video about them. I'm gonna check some platinum replays. But this type of gameplay from Red, I have seen this from so many gold player. And after that, they are just complaining that they are losing their horses against spearmen. I have watched so many replays like this. Okay, huge mistakes again. Not queuing up villagers, accidentally making the wrong type of economy building on the resource. Building buildings, very weak buildings, so far away from the TC, not close, not in a protected area, not even walled himself a little bit to make sure he will not get pushed like that. So, if you are playing a map like this, the key area is here. You can wood wall it, you can stone wall it, just avoid up. Since this is the most closest way to reach the enemy TC. So now you just need to put like defenses around here and move your units around here, this area, this area, to make sure this is the most safest here in the back, right? And when you get up all these first wood line and delete your lumber camps, you can even put farms or buildings around this area, because this is really good and protected. Just look at this! This is just a replay, and he is doing what I said, like just wall this area up and that's it. After that, you have no problem at all. Interesting. So French players making crossbow and making knights. While the OOTD just made some spearman, manatom, archer, crossbow. So he's making every type of unit. I think that's a correct way to play it. To make sure he has everything. Red is still behind villagers. He gonna run out of food now. He didn't even collect the berries yet. Like, he's panic. Oh yeah. And he used the ring the town bell, right? Again, don't use it. This is one of the biggest mistakes you can do, using that stupid ring the town bell. If you wish to get out of gold, just unbind it. If there is a possible way to unbind it, unbind that. This is the most useless thing. It's good for casual players, let's say, or silver bronze players. I would not even say for silver bronze to use it. Now red player, 26 villager idle, PC is idle. He has food in a bank though. So this is a huge supremacy. And again, both of these guys were gold player. Let me check the other account. And both of these players are Chinese. So even in gold, there is like huge differences between players, which is insane. Like I can call that this game is over. Blue collected a good amount of sheep. He forgot to use a burger, which is a mistake. You constantly want to use your burger. Not like it's fine if you don't use the barrack, but constantly use the burger. Make sure you have either control grouped or you use hotkeys. Let's say you can use. Okay, so I have example select our military buildings and also select our landmarks as well. So if you can, you can just control group the landmark. That's fine. There is no problem with that. Or you can select our military buildings and just, you know, just use tab. For me, tab is very important. I use tab most of the time. I'm just tabbing through everything. Or you can use the select all landmark and just select the landmark that you want to make units out of. So yeah, this game is over. This gold player knows the basics of OOTD and he successfully wins the game. What Red could have done better is a little bit faster gameplay. Watch out which economical building he builds. Keep making villagers non-stop and get to the nurture resources before going farms. And that was the gold. See you guys on the platinum one.